Oh, is this? Oh, it's oh they took it off. Top step. Mm. Honestly, there really should be nothing in the way right here. There really should be nothing in the way. Nice. Target filled on that one, baby. Nice. Lock it up. Base hits. Beautiful trade here on silver. All right, so that's done. Hmm. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. All right. So that was a really good trade on silver. That was a really good trade on silver. I set that limit there. I was surprised that I was already filled in it, but that's having one of those good problems. Good thing I followed my rules here, because I don't know. I would have gotten my target filled, or I would have gotten my entry filled, but I wouldn't. Let me see if I would have gotten my fill here, actually. Probably see if I got my fill. Yeah, the market is coming all the way back down. Okay, yeah, I still would have got it filled. Okay, never mind. Regardless, I would have got it filled. Okay, never mind. I got it filled. I just got it filled sooner. Yeah, I just got it filled sooner. Okay, I mean, that's cool. That's not a big deal. All right, so let's actually look at the Nasdaq. So I've done some thinking. I actually spoke to Alfred about this sort of this morning, but I'm gonna go back. So if I'm just gonna go back to the style that that passed the 300K account with Apex. We made 20K in about a month's time, like literally 30 days to the day. And I didn't get any payout from that account. No payouts. 30 days of trading with really nothing to show for it. So if I can do that with just trading 3 micros, or under 5 micros, then we can do that again in these smaller accounts. God damn. Ah, shit. Hmm. I mean, it should be like taking candy for a baby, but sometimes it just doesn't feel that way. It should be that easy. Mm. Mm. No, they just need to come out with the risk settings, and then I'll do that. I'll switch over to Lucid. But I'm not gonna do that beforehand. I'll just pay the extra price with Top Step with the risk settings, because I've already shown myself that I'm not gonna accept the loss. Okay. Nice. That does look like a lot of money when it's all yours. I guess the psychology is a little bit different when you're trading your personal account versus trading a prop. Like being up $200 don't even mean anything if it's nowhere near your goal. I think the absolution mindset. The absolution mindset. Hmm. Okay. While I wait, what I'm gonna start doing is actually just start marking out the ranges that I got drawn on my chart. Just gonna start doing that. $793. 793 is that major low. 793 is the low that the market has to break in order for the shorts to work. She'll just find out. That's that. So you can see that the market is holding up at this low. The bulls know that if they lose this low right here, that we'll see some more downside. We'll actually see a stop run actually underneath these lows right here. So that's why we're seeing the bulls just really holding this this low. They're holding this range, and now we just got price ping ponging back and forth here. I mean, I guess it's good to have, but I mean, for the most part, that's just gonna tap it. Hey, yo, what's up, Tony Gold? What's up? Yo, Top Step X has a training camp. A training camp or a Top Step orientation. Mm. 515. I'm actually going to request a payout from Wall Sheena. I'm going to request an $800 payout. I can take out $868. I'm not going to take out that amount. Ah, shit, whatever. What? All right. So I just requested a payout from Top Step. And I just, God damn, Nasdaq. I'm sitting here requesting a payout, and damn. Well, this is why it's very important to have your major lows on your chart, your ranges, because look at this, man. Look at where the market held. And now we're seeing the bulls defending their positions right here. So, wow, I'm surprised. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Ah, that. So, Smith just missed out on a big winner just right there. Smith said that he was looking to go long at 780. And dude, if he actually went long at 780, he damn near would have had a perfect entry in this massive 100-point move. Or yeah, more than a 100 points. God damn. He just sent me the message too. Huh. I'm looking at my charts, and honestly, I don't know what he saw. Well, actually, no. Well, I guess it really depends on where he would have entered, because it actually did run. So if he actually got in at 80, he would have been 18 points in drawdown. It would have tapped his break even. Or hold on, when did he send me this? So at 839. So yeah, so it would have tapped his break even. Well, I guess if he would have taken profits right here, that would have been a good trade. But this would have been the mega winner right here. That was a good trade. I mean, like I said, I have this range marked out, but honestly, I wouldn't have trusted it because it already looked like the bulls was going to fail here. So I was like, you know what? I'll just wait for it to go a little bit lower here. But I guess I should have traded right there because I figured that the market was going to finally break that low. I guess that's why it's not recommended to have a bias and just look at what the market is doing. Okay, so okay. So I think if we get a break of this range, we potentially could see a drop. Potentially, but I'm not going to take this trade right here. I'm just going to wait for my entry down here. But you know what? This honestly could work. But honestly, no, you know what? Never mind. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, Investor Z. Honestly, this was dude, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even know I had the days. I was just kind of trading it. I didn't know I was the account was even eligible for a payout. If I didn't even think about it, I wouldn't have known. I was like, hold on, do I have like 5 days in this account? And sure enough, I definitely did. So the account is paid for. So usually what happens when I get a payout in an account, I'm gonna still trade it the way that I normally would trade it, but I won't be too angry if, you know, I'm not gonna speak something like that into existence, but I'm not gonna be too angry if mistakes are made and it goes away. I paid $80 for the account. I literally 10x that investment. So there's nothing to ever be angry about that. Anything more than what I've gotten would just be gravy. And it's a great way to end the week because this week has not been my best week. It's better than some weeks, but gold has just been being so nasty to me this week. I don't know what the hell. Oh yeah, gold's problem is, but yeah. So y'all see that silver, you know, hit my target. That was the trade I just taken. This was in my other account with silver. Silver came almost to my break even or to my target. It goes all the way to my break even, and then it stops. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Like what is up with that? You know, what is up with that? When I was reviewing the trade, and I was like, wow, this thing literally stopped at my TP, and it appeared that it was going to reject. It actually did reject. Actually, I mean, if this EMA wasn't right there, I mean, that trade would have been. I would have been heartbroken if I came back, saw that a double bottom, missed my entry or missed my target by a couple of ticks there maybe, and then came back and stopped me out. That would have broke my heart. But it hit my target, so this is what gold did to me today. Gold did exactly. It literally missed my TP at 144 ticks. It goes to my stop, misses my stop, pushes back up, but then eventually it did come back and stop me out. This was my entry right here. So you can kind of guess how I felt about this one. I don't know why gold did this, man. I don't know. I really don't. I was barely in any drawdown on this one, and then it just comes back and it hits my stop. So that wasn't fun. That definitely wasn't fun. But these are the trades that I've taken today so far, and I guess I can say that I'm proud. But I did miss this move. But you know what? I think the Nasdaq is. Let me look at the Nasdaq real quick. Because that okay. So I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to take a chance at a short at 984. And I'm going to scale into this. With one contract at 993. Okay. So I have a limit to go short right here. I have a limit to go long down here. So I guess it's whichever one gets hit first. Now, I mean, it's pretty obvious why I'm going short in this area. You can see that this is where the market, actually, this is actually where the market stopped me out last night. That's exactly where it stopped me out. We had the market breaking above these highs. We have the market pulling back and failing to hold. And so I'm betting that there's going to be market participants here ready to break even for a sell back down. For a sell back down. So that's what I'm betting on. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that. Oh, you said that it'll record the trades? Yeah, you know, honestly, man, my tip, that's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to I'm probably going to reset this account because I can probably bring it back, but I mean, I'll be wasting a lot of time. I'm about like I'm almost there. Unfortunately, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I kind of went tilt after gold did that shit to me this morning, so I traded more and I hit the daily loss limit. And I'm almost there. You know, the crazy thing is about this account, as I continuously say, is that, man, a lot of these losses were winners. A lot of these losses were winners. It just kind of sucks. So tomorrow, I think this account rebuilds. I think I'm gonna have to pay the $230 to get this thing reset. But yeah, I guess I'll just pay the $230, I guess. Just to start over and actually just take this one seriously. I guess it's not like I'm not taking it seriously already. It's just that man, that just sucks. Okay. And you said that they can record the trades? Where is that feature at Investor Z? Oh crap, hold on, I gotta get my daughter out there. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's on the new dashboard. Okay. That sucks, man. Damn, the trade I was. Damn, I should. Shit, that was just about what an 80-point drop right there. Or was that 100 points? And about an 80-point drop. Okay, so far. You know, I was considering taking him right there, but Nasdaq. Ah, shit. Honestly, I really don't know. Hmm. No, 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 no. Ah. Mm. Ah. Mm. Mm. No, 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 no. Okay, let's look at this, man. Okay, I gotta fix. I gotta do this, man. I gotta fix this. So I would have been in at 27.9. 27.9 is what my entry would have been. 27.9 would have been my entry for the short. Damn. Damn. Mm. 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 And I would have gotten my target hit on that one too. So let's see, 27.9. 27.9 minus, let's see, 27.9. So my target would be at, actually, it hasn't hit my target yet, but I think I'm being overzealous with gold. I know exactly. I mean, you got to catch one of these moves. But with the trades that I take, my target, so let's just see. So my target would actually be at 13.5. So this will be my entry right here. And my target would be at 13.5. Let's see. I mean, of course, the market almost, touches it. Of course. Of course, it almost touches it. So my problem is that I guess my targets are just too. I guess 14 points is pretty big for gold. It's not going to do it the first time. It needs to kind of consolidate. And I'm looking for trades that hit the first time. And 333 will be my stop. So I guess we'll see what happens in this trade. So this will be my stop. 333. And this will be my target. So obviously we're not in the trade right now, so okay. All right, so we'll see what happens here. We'll come back to it, but the reason why I pulled that order is because I told myself that I mean, there's no reason to trade gold in this account, especially when Top Step has restrictions on it. There's really no reason to because I won't be able to duplicate any profits that I made with gold in this account. And so I told myself just to pull the order. Okay. So I think I have the strategy. I think I have a strategy with I think I have a strategy. I've been thinking about this. Kind of spoke to Alfred about it earlier. But I was thinking about how I'm going to approach trading the Nasdaq moving forward. Because I'm reducing my size, it allows me to make more trading decisions throughout the day. I'm going to take 3 trades at 3 separate areas. And if I lose all 3 trades, then I only lose $540 for the day. But if I win these trades, I can make up to about $700, which, you know, honestly, well, maybe not $700. I would have to take multiple trades throughout the day. I would have to take multiple trades. I would have to trade more often to get the money to be able to trade, so I don't have a green day riding on one trade. I can kind of be more active. I can take more trades. I have more opportunities to make money. And I may start adjusting my targets. I have my targets set at a certain P&L mark, so I can just close and be done for the day. But what's continuously happened, especially on the NQ, is that the market is just missing my targets, kind of like what it did last night. It missed my target by 15 points. Excuse me. Don't know why. I don't think anybody had 916 marked on their chart for it to go long. But that's exactly where it went long at, just randomly out of nowhere. Before actually coming back and smashing my original target and even going down further, actually. So I kind of had a feeling that the market was going to do that last night. But I guess the market wasn't done in its rotation higher, and then it made the move down. So what I have to do better at, what I have to be better at, is just being better at deciphering what phase the market is in. Because technically now that the candles are painted on the chart, I mean, obviously it's easy to see now. I think I kind of knew this was happening, but I kind of figured that the market would go down a little bit lower than what it did, and it just didn't do that. So we got a rally, we had the market basing, and then we had the second rally, and then we had that leg take out all the buy side liquidity underneath this range that it created, and then it took out the buy side liquidity that was resting underneath these lows, and then it made new lows. So I just have to be better at deciphering that, because the Nasdaq makes sense at the end of the day, but for whatever reason in real time, the Nasdaq can be definitely tricky. So I'm gonna just definitely be better than that, or better at that. And I'm watching Bookmap on Nasdaq, and shit, I don't know how anybody can look at this damn thing and know what's going on. So I think the initial balance is actually just about done. on the Nasdaq. It's just about done. I think we got 2 more minutes. We got 2 more minutes here. Yeah, okay, that's the Nasdaq. Actually, what I should do is probably put this on the MNQ. That's probably what I should do instead of the Nasdaq itself. Okay. Dang, so it has one of the targets sitting at all the way down here at 590. I wonder if we see 590 today. I wonder if we see lower than that, because the next level, you got 590, and then we have 430 on the Nasdaq. So I have my limit setting at 735. Basically underneath this low right here. Okay. So I guess that was yesterday's initial balance. So, okay, so I guess I have to kind of take back what I said. What I assumed in this situation, what I thought was happening was that it already had it marked out and that it would just lock in, but I guess it forms exactly at 9:30 and it doesn't adjust until, so okay, so I know that at 9:30 we should look at the initial balance. So right now it's at the 50% of the initial balance right now. And there's a 5-minute fair value gap up here. This is, okay, never mind. I have my limit literally at the bottom of this fair value gap right here. Literally at the bottom. So hopefully we just get a touch and then go. But we are seeing a move from the 50% of the initial balance though. I mean, I don't find any I really don't find any value on the 15-minute on the Nasdaq. I really don't. I really don't find any value on the 15-minute. The 5-minute is, it kind of does what I need it to do. So I'll just look at the 5-minute for moving forward. Okay. So price is basically bouncing at this range, or at least the bulls are trying to buy it at this range. We had the market bounce a couple of times already, so okay, wow. All right, so gold showed me what it. Okay. So if I stayed in that position on gold, I would have gotten stopped out after it being so close to target. And that's exactly what happened this morning, actually. I mean, I showed y'all guys that, so I showed y'all. I mean, it literally rejected a couple of ticks before my target. Okay, so I would have had a great entry originally. It just failed to hit my target in this situation. I think I missed it by about a point and a half. So from it bounced at this 50 EMA, and it stops me out right here. So I may just need to adjust how much money that I'm trying to make, and I might have to go to a maybe a 100 and. Man, I don't feel it. Um. hmm. 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 Yeah, we did get a bounce at that 50%. Did you take that trade, investors? It definitely bounced at that 50%. Almost actually got in right there, but I mean, it bounced perfectly at that 50%. As soon as it was formed, it bounced perfectly at that 50%. And if you got in at the 50%, no way, that was 100 points. That was like 90 points right there. My God. Huh. That's damn near 90 points. I can see. I would have gotten in at my 55.75. The top of this candle right here would be 44.5. Hmm. 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 I'm really debating on I'm really debating. I don't want to change it. I don't want to change it, but man, I just hate it, man. Just hate it. Just hate it. Just hate it, man. You know, I want a certain dollar amount when I trade, but boy, do I hate when I don't get what I want. Damn, dude. Yo, Trade Evaders, yo, I'm sorry to see that, man. Yeah, dude, Investor Z, I see that. And it's not like I didn't have a range right here. So I was like, well, man. Uh, mm, mm, mm. And then it's still going up too. Damn, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it seems like well, yeah, just like Tony Gold said, have you thought about trading it on TradingView? Because it does seem that TradeEvade does have stupid issues. I mean, that was the whole point of Top Step X. It was supposed to replace all the issues with TradeEvade, and then Top Step X started having those same issues. I mean, Top Step X hasn't had issues in a while, but when they do have issues, it's pretty big. But I mean, I guess the last time, I mean, I guess it wasn't their fault the first time. I don't know really what happened the second time though. Said TradingView isn't the best. You know, for whatever weird reason, I don't know what it is about TradingView's chart, But I don't know. It's calming to me. I don't know why. I don't know. It's like I can look at a trading view chart and say, you know what, I can trade on this. Uh, Even though they didn't have none of the bells and whistles, for whatever reason, it just felt okay. I felt safe. I feel that way also about what is it called? Quan Tower. I like Quan Tower as well. But yeah, you said when there's high volatility, trading view will lag. Yeah, that's why I don't ever plan on trading Tradeovate. If I get a Tradeovate account, it's always going to be through NinjaTrader. Always. Always. They just need to drop them risk settings, and then NinjaTrader 8 will be my go-to platform. All they got to do is drop them risk settings. That's it. Or the security, or the risk setting lock. That's all they need to drop. But I'm not going to hold my breath. They said that it was going to drop it in February. We got about, what, 9 more days in this month? Or 7 more days in this, 8 more days in this month? And there's been no announcement, no nothing. Yeah, we got 9 more days in this month. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 more days. We still ain't heard nothing about, yeah, we dropping the risk settings lock. I guess I should have paid attention to that, huh? Guess I should have paid attention to it. All right. Well, I gotta see how this I mean, even if I did that, I mean, it went up 120. I mean, dude, it's always something, man. It's always something. It's always something, man. Okay. Hey Alfred, were you able to screen record? Did you screen record you attempting to close your trade? Yeah. I mean, shit, if you didn't. Hmm. Oh yeah, I gotta lock that account. Forgot about that. Gotta lock that account. So tomorrow, the first setup we've taken on Wall Maria. Gotta take the first setup on Wall Maria. I made money on Wall Rose and Wall Sheena. So Wall Maria will be tomorrow's account. Or shit. Never mind. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. So I gotta lock out all my accounts tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be scared of it. I'm not gonna be scared of it. Yeah, I got one more day in this account too. But I may not. I don't think I have the. Okay. All right. So tomorrow I'm gonna take one trade in this account. Yeah, because I'm on the last day on a payout, so I'm gonna take the trade. But I'm gonna lock out my other two accounts though. Lock those out. Okay. I guess all I really need is $150 actually just to lock in a payout. Okay. We'll do that tomorrow. I'm gonna still trade silver. I'm not gonna deviate from the plan or anything. We'll just try to do our best. All I have to do is make $150. That's it. Mm. And the market just, dude, the Nasdaq is just hugging up on levels. My God, look how many times the bulls have just bought off this area. They're just hugging up on it. So 668 could be the potential next level. 668. I can see that. I can see 668. Yeah, I can see 668. Yeah, I can see that. So you know what? I'm gonna readjust my target down here to go long. I'm gonna adjust that to 668. Actually 665. Yeah, I know how I do. Sure, why not? Why not? Hate that so much. Okay. All right, so that's where I'm going to have my limit order. Actually, I might just actually have that as an area where I go long, period. If I don't get it filled this session, I'll probably look at this area for a long next session. Because of this right here. Because of that right there. This is where we got the bounce. And this will be area where the market could potentially pull back. I'm still going to go short up here though. But We'll see. Uh, uh, mm. Mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to come back later on today, look at my options, and just set my limit and call it a day. Mm. Okay. All right. So I think I got my my workstation set up the way that will allow me to be the most effective. Okay. I mean, yeah, like dude, it should be just. That's what it says. That's the current trading range right there. So I can have a dynamic long right here. I don't necessarily have to. Mm. Okay. Man, this is definitely so. I'm gonna take a chance at this level. I'm going to take a chance here. I will only leave this on the chart until the end of the stream. Okay. I'm only going to leave this on the end of this until the end of the stream. So this has 20 minutes to get filled. And I'm looking for a move back up, particularly where my short limits are. Somewhere in that area. Mm. Okay, that's the trade I'm going to take. That's the trade I'm going to take. Mm. Isn't that interesting? Mm. Well, I guess the question is, would I have survived? If I'd taken that trade, would I survive the trade? No, I wouldn't have. Yeah, stopped out. Literally at the... Mm, 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 mm. I think because of, I mean, you gotta pay attention to, because that was a breakage structure, so they got, yeah. Okay, you gotta pay attention to stuff like that, and that's why. Okay. You know, honestly, I'll probably just, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It broke structure right there. It pushed back. It pulled right back into that area. I mean, it was right there on this chart too, so. 775. So 735, yeah. I guess I have to really pay attention to where the EMA is. I just have to make the decision. I mean, if the EMA is right there, then it's gonna be a difficult. Yeah, K trader. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in this chop, there was a lot of great moves. I mean, from this range alone, if you just traded from this range the entire session, this is about like from the bottom of this range. So 853. This one was about almost a 100-point move. From the bottom of that range. That was almost about a 100-point. That was like a 90-point move right there. This one is about this. I mean, yeah, it is chopping, but the market's been bouncing at this 50% the entire time, man. It's like, I mean, the market gave me so many opportunities to take that trade at the 50% initial balance. I just hate when the Nasdaq gets like this, though. But I just hate it when it gets like this. All right, that wouldn't, like, look at that. So the 50% finally made it to the initial balance high right there. It finally got there. Okay. All right, well. I'm definitely gonna reserve one of my trades for the 50%. I mean, if it makes sense, we'll take the trade. If it makes sense. The 50% of the orb, the 50% of the initial balance. I think the orb today, the 50% of the orb got, if you took that trade, all right, so this was the 50%. This is the orb. If you took the breakout, you took the breakout. But we could see a pullback into this area. We could. I might, like, that's why I was kind of looking at leaving a limit there. I was kind of looking at leaving a limit there, but what I think What I'll start doing here is actually just start making a 50% checklist. Check the 50% of the orb. Check the 50% of the initial balance when it forms at 9:30 for me. And see if those areas make sense to trade. All right. So we'll see if we'll get these orders filled, and we'll see if the Nasdaq is going to be nice to us today. I'm targeting. So if I take this and it works out, yeah, I'm thinking the market takes out that major low at 776, which I mean the low is at 762. So yeah, I think it does. I think it goes further than that because that's the current major low right here. So where I got this little ruby or rose colored line, that's the major low. And you can see that as the bears try to take it underneath that major low, we saw this nasty stop run higher. And now the market is trying to do the same thing at this range. And so I'm thinking that if price gets into this area right here, we can potentially see a reversal that takes this low out finally. If not, at the end of the stream, I'm just going to move my targets back down to where I had it. I think the market comes down here. So if we don't get the market to fill this order down here, then we'll just have it for tomorrow. The reason why I believe that is because it's one of these, so this, what is this called? The standard deviation. I think that's what this is. So it's right there at 668. So, and then this level actually lines up with another level on my chart. So I'll take the chance here. Hey. Man, I swear, girls, you can tell them all you want. They looking to see what you're trying to do. I told her to just go in her room, and daddy's gonna be done in 6 minutes. And she sat and she just looked at me until I was about to get up, and then all of a sudden she's like, "Let me go back to my room." But anyway, so yeah, I don't mind trading down here. All right, so you say you don't think that we getting that today? Shit. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, sure, why not? Even though gold did me dirty this morning. She did me super dirty this morning. Look at that. Super dirty. Anyway. Damn, she pulled the NQ on me. She pulled the NQ. All right. So let's look at the net. Let's look at gold right now. So I got for the major low on gold, the major high and low on gold. We did see a breakout, and we actually did see the market actually used it as support, and then it failed right back into the range. So the current trading range I have is 525.3. So this is that's the range right there. And I know this is the range because of how the market reacted towards it. All right, so that's the major high. You can see that the market broke out of this high, used it as support, double topped, and then failed right back into that range. You can see that they broke out, used it as support, used it as resistance, broke right back into the range. The major low of this range is at 81.7. 81.7, 490, 81.7. And these are just major lows and major highs. That's where these highs and lows are coming from. All right, so 9, 81.7, 81.7. So yeah, so this is your current trading range right now. This is where you should be paying attention. And you know what, man? Every time I have this thing drawn out, sometimes I forget about the 50% because I just rarely trade at the 50%, so I don't think about it. But man, every time I draw this thing and it bounces out to 50%, it's like, dude. But anyway, so you can see that the market bounced at the bottom of it. We got a bounce, a rejection, a breakout, a failed breakout at these highs. And so now the market is making its way right back to the 50% at 503. I wonder. I'm not going to trade gold in this account though. Where'd you hold it to? Oh, Nasdaq. Oh, Nasdaq. Oh, Nasdaq, 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 Nasdaq. Man, I just, for whatever reason, the market is just not giving me what I want today. That is insane. Oh, man. Where did this come from? Okay, so where did this drop come from? Okay, where did it come from? Where did it come from? Okay. All right. I mean, this range was kind of looking us in the face, but I was trying to disregard it. Man, that's insane. Oh my God, that's insane. That's insane. Oh man. So I was like, there's no way that the market is gonna. I was like, dude, there's no way it's gonna reject at that range, and I guess it did. All right. Okay. All right, man. Said might just be getting started. Oh, you didn't trade it? Okay. 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 Man, this is why I do this. It's kind of hard to trade the Nasdaq, man. You have to be locked in to trade Nasdaq, man. You definitely have to be locked in to trade the Nasdaq. Because this chopping back and forth, it can drive anybody insane. It can drive you insane. You had to. Okay. All right, guys. That's going to be it for me today. I'm currently out of time for this session. I said I was gonna leave this, or I was gonna move it, but you know what, man? I might keep it here. Oh, I'm gonna see what happens here. If we do get a pullback here, I want to see if I can ride this up and potentially take profits before. Oh, hold on. Would that be hedge? No, it wouldn't be hedging. It wouldn't be hedging. It shouldn't be, right? I should get my targets filled before this area right here, and I'll just take it short again. So I better not get dinged for hedging. But okay. Yeah, I'm out of time. I do appreciate everybody that joined me today. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said,